Miss Transformers96 here with another video. I'm going to be talking about some newly shown Marvel Legends figures. So this is now our next photo from the Guardians of the Galaxy Wave 2 assortment of 2017. And now we have the official images of these figures, as well as what they look like in package and what they come with, which is quite exciting. So I've got the assortment up here. I will be switching to another picture so you can get a larger image of those three in the right corner and the picture of the assortment all together. So let's get talking about it. First of all, we have Starlord. I am quite disappointed to see that Starlord comes with a Build-A-Figure piece. I was hoping that he would be the figure in the wave that didn't include a Build-A-Figure piece, because Mantis is so small. There was no way they were going to split her into 7 pieces. So I was really hoping that Starlord would be the one that you didn't have to buy, especially since that's what they did with the Titus wave. So I was hoping the same thing would happen, and unfortunately it is not happening. You are going to be forced to buy that Starlord figure to complete Mantis, which is very annoying. Starlord, the face sculpt looks a bit off. The costume isn't one of his best. I think that it looks a little odd. And then he comes with his standard weapons as well as a cassette. So I'm not excited for that Starlord. I would be perfectly fine not picking it up. So it is a shame that they are forcing you to. Then we have Nihlo. I've already talked about him quite a lot because he was shown before everybody else, basically before Toy Fair. But he looks nice. I mean, the figure looks good. He's an odd character though, but if you like the character, the figure looks nice, and he does come with a Build-A-Figure piece. Then there's Death Heads 2. This figure, unfortunately, doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. This one looks slightly interesting, so I would have definitely been pretty happy picking it up, but unfortunately it doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so if you want it, you have to buy it without getting any closer to completing Mantis. The figure itself, though, I don't like the colors on it. I feel like there's not any shading there, so it's just a bunch of blocky, bright colors, which I'm not a fan of. I do like the gun, though. I think that the gun is colored well, and it looks very cool. And now, from seeing it in package, we can see that he will come with an interchangeable hand if you don't want the gun on his arm. So that's kind of neat. It's hard to tell what the hand looks like, though. It looks very long, so it almost looks like he's pointing, but I'm not sure there. So it's nice that he comes with an extra accessory at least. Then there's Adam Warlock. This looks like a nice figure. I would have preferred a more classic version of his costume. However, this one does still look nice, and I do like his hand with the expression there. And he comes with 2 effect pieces that we get, all the time. He does come with the head of Mantis, as well as he comes with a secondary head himself. And that head looks a lot like Malekith. Like, I feel like just painting like half the face, you could put together a nice Malekith custom with that. I would love if they would do a Malekith figure eventually. He was in a fan poll, so that would make me so happy if they finally did him. But anyway, that figure looks nice. That's not one that I'm particularly excited for. I think that the extra head makes me more intrigued for the figure. However, the figure himself, not one that I'm super stoked for. Talking about the others, which are my favorites of the wave, we have Raccoon with Groot. This rocket looks great. I really do love the fact that you get 2 head sculpts, one where he's yelling and one where he's more calm. You get 2 weapons, and then he is much more articulated than the previous Groot from the last movie, which I like a lot. And he obviously comes with Baby Groot, which is awesome. And the Baby Groot's wearing his Ravager costume. As you can see, he looks a little odd in the package. Like, why would they leave so much blank space there in the bottom right corner? Why wouldn't they fill that in? It just is weird. This set, he comes with a decent amount of stuff, so it makes me feel like he's a bit more worth the price tag. However, with such a small Build-A-Figure, I really wish that he came with like that larger machine gun weapon that we see Hot Toys give the deluxe version. I think that would have been great with this figure, and really necessary, because you're not getting as much plastic with this figure as you are with all the other figures. So I do feel cheated a bit that they are putting him in the normal wave. And then next up we have Gamora. Gamora looks great. I like her new costume. The head sculpt looks like it's a big improvement from the first version. And then she comes with quite a few weapons there. She has her sword, a collapsed and extended version, and then the kind of larger gun, which looks very cool. And then Nebula. Nebula is probably the figure I'm most looking forward to in this wave. I really wanted Nebula from the first movie, so I was disappointed that we didn't get her. so it's great to finally get her now. And she comes with a fair amount of stuff I wasn't expecting. It looks like she comes with a gun, and then she comes with an interchangeable left arm, so you can have it with her kind of like crushed mechanical arm, and then you can have it with her kind of fixed arm, which I like a lot. Because seeing her at a toy fair with the crushed arm was neat, but I was disappointed that her arm was crushed, so it is nice that we have a regular version as well. And of course, she comes with a Build-A-Figure piece. So this wave, what do I think of this wave as a whole? It's disappointing mainly for the Build-A-Figure. I love Build-A-Figures, and they've really gone the way of making them very small. I mean, with the Spider-Man wave, which comes out right before this, the Build-A-Figure is just Vulture's wings. Like, they didn't even include Vulture with it. And then with this one, the Build-A-Figure is no bigger, and it actually comes with less stuff than an average figure in the wave, because Mantis is as big as Gamora and Nebula. However, Mantis, the Build-A-Figure, doesn't come with a single accessory, and both Gamora and Nebula come with accessories. So you're getting less with this Build-A-Figure than you are with anybody else in this wave. She is, aside from Rocket and Groot, the smallest character in this wave. So I absolutely hate the fact that she is the Build-A-Figure. Now, I'm very happy that we are getting a Mantis figure, but why she's the Build-A-Figure, I have no idea. It would have been smarter had they made Death's Head 2 the Build-A-Figure, because he's still small for a Build-A-Figure, but at least he's bigger, and he comes with like a gun arm, and he can have an interchangeable hand as an accessory. That just would make a lot more sense, but I feel like they know that everybody's going to want Mantis because she's a new character in the Guardians movie, and so that's why they made her the Build-A-Figure. But it's incredibly annoying, and this wave does look relatively cheap to me because the figures in it are very nice, but you're getting a lot less with that Rocket figure as far as your money's worth, and you're getting a lot less with the Build-A-Figure in general. So I feel like this is a pretty cheap wave for Hasbro to produce, and it is very disappointing to see this wave, like this. I would have this could have been a really great wave, and it's just marginally good. I am excited for Gamora, Nebula, Rocket Raccoon, and even the Build-A-Figure, although I'm really hating that she is the Build-A-Figure. I'm excited for those figures of the wave. And then the rest of these, I'm not too interested in. Starlord, Nihlo, Death's Head 2, and Adam Warlock. They seem to have their pluses and minuses, but as a whole, I'm not stoked about them. But yeah, what are you going to do? Very disappointing that this is the Build-A-Figure, and I really hope that this is just a one-time thing. I would really hate to see the Build-A-Figures start to become just as big as the regular figures in the wave going forward here. So we'll have to see and really, hope that doesn't happen. But here's the assortment of Guardians of the Galaxy Wave 2 figures in package, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple figures in this wave tremendously, and I'm looking forward for it to come out. So let me know what you guys think of this wave, and thanks so much for watching.